Hey guys, my name is Sediak, and welcome back to another challenge video here in City Skylines. This is Appletown, and this is one of the kind of default scenarios that you can do on the game. And this one is a traffic challenge. So the city has some really bad traffic problems, and the challenge today of this scenario is to try and ease the traffic a little bit. There's a few things we've got to do, a few things that we can, we need to do to complete and pass this challenge, and there's a few things that we can't do that will encourage us to fail the challenge, and we're going to try and attempt this today. So if you guys have been enjoying these challenges, or you want to see more experiments, then let me know in the comment section down below. But most importantly, if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on cool videos like this in the future. So what are the challenges that we got to face today? Well, let's have a look at them. The first one is, or one of them is, to get the traffic flow over 82%. Now that's going to be quite challenging and quite fun at the same time. And also try and get our population above 35,000 as well. Now we're going to fail if we play 20 weeks of the game. And we're also going to fail if our population drops below 25,000. So we need to keep an eye on all of those. Now we got 60,000 in the bank. The city is currently making 8,000 a week. So there's lots of things that we need to do to take a look at it. One of the big problems I can see straight away is these are not really good intersections of how it crosses over and whatnot. So we're going to have to take a look at that. We'll kind of focus on each area individually. I'm just kind of looking around now for the traffic problems. So let's kind of have a look at the traffic overview. So, wow, okay. So we need some good inlet and outlet routes. So this kind of, because there's a roundabout here and this road comes off, it'd be good to connect up to the highway up there. But again, it's going to be quite expensive and we don't have much cash money moolah. So while the current traffic flow is 56%, why don't we first start by getting rid of traffic lights in certain areas? So let's start here, get rid of traffic lights there. Have I placed them on there or got rid of them? Oh, there we go. We got rid of them. There we go. So we can try and keep the traffic flowing in some parts of the city. Now, of course, the big issue is some of these junctions are so close together. It's just not great. Look at these. Why is the junctions? Why is the traffic lights off the off ramps? I mean, it don't make sense. But then again, this is all part of the scenario, I guess, right? They're gonna make it as difficult for us as possible. Just trying to get rid of traffic lights in certain areas, and then we'll see how much that kind of changed the average traffic flow just by doing that. So I'm just kind of watching it right now. So it says that goes in many different directions. What if we change this? So what if we say, where's that coming off anyway? Why would you want to come off here to go there to go that way? It just makes no sense, some of this. We're gonna, hold on. Get rid of that. We're going to delete this ramp, on ramp and off ramp there, to make this a bit more free flowing. So let's say then, it's a dedicated turn here, a dedicated turn there, and if I can select that, there and there. Right, and the same goes for this as well, because like we've got to do it on many spots. This is a dedicated turn there. We will allow this to go straight on that way, and that will really change how people then wind up in certain roads. Same for this. That way and straight on. It will really kind of adjust how they approach this junction here. And that is our first little adjustment to the traffic situation. So already that puts us up to 62% just by simply getting rid of some of the traffic lights and whatnot. So that's kind of pretty cool, isn't it? Right, I can see some issues down here as well, but I assume it's just waiting for traffic to flow, or is there traffic lights here? No, it's just waiting for traffic to flow. One of them is going to be when you do make these minor changes, you just got to wait for the traffic to eventually move on. So we have some big problems over here. Some huge problems coming in there. And they're all trying to get off at this junction and do a turn. So, okay. So how can we approach this then? Well, we could say straight away that this one here, this lane, is only for that turn, and you're only going to turn off there. Now, everybody else, unfortunately, has to take different routes. But let me first upgrade the situation, the roads. So we'll upgrade these to a 2-laner. And the same goes for this one. Upgrade that to a 2-laner as well, so we can get more traffic coming through this. And then, with that said, let's sort this out then. Because this could be not shocking, but we can improve this. We could improve this. And one thing to do would be go into the lane dictation now. Is making this go that way. That go there. This go here. And this go here. So this lane is a dedicated turn for that one. So you can only go turn off there if pretty much you've come down this lane here. Now, it's not fair for the guys coming in this way who want to turn off there because they have to go down. Now, if they turn off here, there's no cut in. The only way to get into this area is via this road. So stuff we could do is create a road connection just there. So they're using these kind of big 4-lane roads. So let ourselves create that cut in, and that will mean people on this route here will skip down and go this way. So we just got to wait now for them to understand where they need to go next. Right, can I just waiting for that to get rid so the traffic can flow. The traffic can now flow. Good stuff. Good stuff. And it is only a 1-lane road going over. So is it possible to upgrade this? Yeah. It is. So we can upgrade that. And that means more cars can flow on it. We'll do the same for this one. We'll do the same for each one of these, really. So the traffic can flow a little bit easier. A little bit more freely as well. And we should really turn, if it's possible, this into a 2-lane off-ramp. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So, I will place this down there. But this ultimately is, if you're going that way, there you go. If you're going that way, there you go. But it's a 2-lane one. So, we need to make sure that what we're doing here is right. So everybody else comes off at this junction. And we'll do the same to that one in just a moment. But it's just to get the traffic flowing, which it now is. It now is starting to flow. So which is good then. So you do one simple change somewhere, it changes something else somewhere else. If that made any sense whatsoever. Right, our population got to 32,000, which is good. Which is really good. So again, it's just one of those things now. You just gotta slightly wait it out. So some of the big issues that I can see, that a lot of vehicles are garbage trucks. So we want to kind of change that. So a nice simple way that we could do this is our garbage industry right now. We have this plant here, which there's 2 sections for it. So if I choose now, where should I play? I do want to place it over here. But how full are these? Right. Because if we can reduce it down to 1 plant, then that's perfect for us. These slopes are too steep. Right, I'm going to drop it. Right, let's sort this slope out. So if I can sort this out, then we're laughing all the way to the bank. Boys! Right. Transforming it a little bit. Apparently it's still too steep. Right, delete everything on it. Which one was it again? Yeah, this one. Still too steep? Really? What's making it steep? Right, now it's not steep. Don't even lie to me. Right, with that place in there, what we then do is we get rid of every single piece of garbage from these landfill sites and then pump it right into this incineration plant, which eventually will produce power as well, and that can of course start to slowly reduce the amount of garbage trucks that we do have on the road. But that will take some time as well. So with, you know, solving this small issue now, we've kind of cleared a bunch of backlog, but obviously more is still yet to come in. Right, they're making left turns there, which is obvious. So why don't we say to these, rather than you diverting into this lane, you divert into that lane, which pushes you into one of those two lanes. And that will then hopefully keep that traffic flowing. As long as there is a gap. Pretty much. And that will keep that traffic flowing now, which is good. So what's our average traffic flow now then? What we're saying? Okay, it's gone down to 53% because now traffic is building back up again. So we have huge backlogs here too, which is not good. So we need to upgrade this. Now, I don't know if we can get away. No, not with none of those, but we can get away with this road. We can to a certain extent, just not there. So we use the move it tool slightly. There we go. And can it be upgraded now? Oh, no, hang on, I'm still on the move it tool. Boom. There we go. So now with that upgraded, will that encourage more traffic flow? It's the same thing for this as well. We're just trying to encourage the traffic flow. And it's just one of the things, you just got to wait for time to pass for it to do what it needs to do. Now what seems to be the issue here, when these guys come down, they're going down here. And are they using this as a U-turn to... How do these guys here coming down get into this area? They kind of don't, do they? So what if we was to create... Well, first, let me choose to upgrade this road. And if we created... you know, a connection like that, to ease up some of that build-up that we now get in. We have huge backlogs down to there, but we'll solve this problem in just a moment. So small kind of adjustments along the way have a big impact. Nobody wants to use this road yet. But that's semi-making those guys flow a bit now. And because they're trying to filter into here, some of them are trying to cross over to filter into there. So you would also want as well a road that filters down. So those guys don't need to go up there. They can just cut through here and filter in it a lot more quicker. So everyone joining can just get onto that one side of the road. I mean, it sounds reasonable. I can't believe that these guys here have no way to filter in apart from that road. It's crazy. But now they do, and they just don't want to use it. Right, okay. So with them now using this road, once that backlog there dies down, we should be flowing. We're now more flowing on this, which is good to see. It's just now everything else that we need to solve. So we upgrade this road. And that also wants to cross over as well into the road. So we'll solve that in just a moment. Right, we'll give those those guys there time to, you know, continually go across. What seems to be the issue over here then? Oh, okay, we're having some low land value issues now. Now this could be an issue because if we drop below 25,000 population, we're dead in the water. So we need to increase our population. And we need to find places to do this. So I'm going to keep the game paused for a second. So we experience low land value down there. So why don't we create... we create like an on or off connection just there. I'm just thinking of all these connections I can do, but I need to kind of, you know, take into account right now that we could be experiencing some failing issues in just a moment. So if I just bring that to there. And then we'll create now some lovely bends. Right there. It's all got water. And then pretty much just want to paint all this in. Or should we just like... Is this quicker or not? And of course we're going to experience some traffic issues with getting the people to this area. But that's not a worry, because I've got so many ideas on how we can improve this. So this is going to be quite fun. So just do that there to increase... oh, stop the people from leaving. That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. We have low land value. Why is it so low? Why is it so low? Do we have like any leisure? Where's the leisure statistic? I always forget which one the leisure one is. There. And then land value... It's not even that low. But we drop some stuff down now to increase it. So we have like a few little bits and bobs there. If I drop you there. And you there. Are you being affected by it much? I know we've seen a little bit of a death wave as well. So you want to get some crematoriums down. So I'll drop one there. And one here. Just got to keep our eyes on, guys, the amount of population that is currently dropping right now. Right, these are having huge issues. Now, how... So this is like a two-lane road, isn't it? So let me first, before I do any major transformations on it, which is the two-lane... Okay, that's a two-lane highway. That's two-lane as well. So ultimately, this is a shambles, this whole on and off section. So what if I upgraded that, upgraded that, upgraded that? That's a two-laner as well. So just upgrading that doesn't really do anything. It just puts more availability on them roads. If I upgrade those roads there, and I had a big boy there, and then this road here. Okay, I can't really get away with that, but can I get away with one of these? No. But this might create the flow, as they now all start moving. So this, yeah, they're now starting to move, which is exactly what I needed it to do. Again, I'm keeping an eye on the population dropping down. It might start increasing now, the new people moving in. But also, we've now this traffic now being able to flow a lot easier. I just want to make sure there's no traffic lights on it. There's like giveaway signs and whatnot, but that's now starting to flow. So we'll let that have its moment. And flow, pretty much. We'll let it have its moment, guys. So that's starting to move then. Right. If that's the case, I want a connection down here for this area. Because there is the option to do that. Because we have some large roads, in fact, up here. So if I was to just kind of pause it now, because we seem to have the funds to do this now. And just semi-bring this down to here. Right. It doesn't affect my power supply anyway, so I can get rid of that. Right, that's now all moving. So let's create the connections here then. They're going to be weird. But do I have anything that could uphold what I'm trying to do? I could create like a large roundabout, couldn't I? Right, let me pause. And push that back a bit. So a large roundabout here. Get rid of those. And what we'll do is we'll have the highway come straight across. We'll do it there as well. Straight across and down. Like that. So we have no issues with it connecting. Just yet, anyway. Right, we might need to bring it down a little bit earlier. If that's possible. Can I create... What if I made it go... See, this is the kind of... because we're like limited on space. Right, what if I do it like that then? And which is the... Okay, it's the flat one. Bring that to there. Bring that to there. Then it goes up. Then it comes down. And then we kind of... If it's possible... I don't know how much it would be. Right, there is that one spot. There we go. To make the roundabout in the air. Right. Now it's getting interesting. Now it's getting interesting. So we hook up that to there. That to there. There. And there. So that's now all connected. All I've got to do now is create a connection off it. So we'll have I kind of want, where is it? There, I'm trying to look for that road. I kind of want that to go here and then down, and then we'll lose the 2-lane roads here. So one that way. Okay, maybe not the 2-lane roads. We'll see how it kind of works first with these type. Why is that not going in? Do you know what, we will use the 2-lane roads? There we go. Sweet. Okay, so that is now connected. So that's another way for traffic to flow in and out of this area. So if you want to get to here, you haven't got to go down this whole highway system here. And again, this will cause, well, it won't cause anything, but it will take a moment or two for it to understand where it needs to go and how it updates these routes. But that's a cool way. So they're already starting to use it, which could also be another way to get down to this side of the city. Okay, I'll wait for my population to increase again before I start deleting any type of residential. But that could be a good improvement to the city. Because we've already fixed this side here, which is good. We just now got this issue here as these try to cross over. We don't want them to cross over. So I'm going to pause it there. Because next idea for this is, you only want to cross over there if you go in that direction, else you're going to be going up here. So if I get this to continue, and then connect there, but I want a connection up here. Now, if it's possible, is that the only way we can get it to connect? Like that? It's not nice. It's not nice at all. Let me take my free placing off. Ah, there we go. That's a lot better. So then, rather than crossing over to get to there, it filters over, and that creates the perfect flow that we were looking for here. Obviously, if you did want to actually connect to that road and go straight on, you can. You just stay to the left-hand side, and that causes the flow that way. Well, that's all good then. That's all good. That backlog will eventually die down. It's just this backlog that we've got here, which will also eventually die down soon. Soon, I tell you guys. Soon. Right. More and more using that then. So what's my traffic flow now at? 70%. We're getting somewhere. We're now getting somewhere. Right. Nearly up to 30,000 population. We need a way for these garbage trucks to get out. So we need to do something here, because this is not what I want. Okay, so an easy fix is to simply go underground. But I've run out of money. Of course I have. Should we get a quick little loan? Let's get a cheap little loan, which not we get a 60,000 one. It's only 250 extra we got to spend a month. Right, there we go. That filters those garbage trucks out in a different route. So we fast forward a little bit then, so we can start to see them use it. Right, they're now going. Well, one went. Are they all going to use it yet? Police car went that way. We've got a few now going that way. Right, there we go. They're now using it. Good stuff. So we need to change this as well, because they filter in here. It's like, I don't get why they go that way. I mean, I know the scenario is made to do this, to make, cause traffic issues, but my brain is hurting how crazy some of these connections are. Right. So we are able to connect to there, that's fine. We're still waiting for this to filter down. And some of it is going left and some of it is going to the right. So why don't we upgrade this road here to a big boy. Nice. I mean, we've cleared that backlog there. A lot of these garbage trucks are trying to get to this plant down there, so it's probably wise if I did this for now. Because they're going back on themselves, really. That will get rid of some of that traffic issue that we're causing. Once they've completely emptied these landfill sites, then we can delete them and get rid of the garbage trucks that are being heavily used. Right. And now, because not a lot of them are coming down here, it's not clogging up this ridiculous roundabout, so it flows a little easier, which is good to see as well. So we got the traffic issues here because we got a huge backlog going down this road, but that will eventually move. But we do need to set something up that's more fluid. Now, we don't have traffic lights down there, which is good. But again, I'm hoping that starts to die down a little bit because we have this route now connected, which has now got its own traffic issues. So you solve one and you get another. Right, get rid of traffic lights there, get rid. So we haven't had the opportunity to get rid of traffic lights around here just yet. There's no traffic lights on any of these. There's some there. It's like these roads don't even connect up. It just makes no sense. But a lot of this traffic is for the new kind of people moving into this area. So what we'll do, we'll snap a couple of shortcut entrances into that place. They'll love that. Yeah, boy. Like how he does like a small little bridge there as well. It's kind of funny. Okay, right. Traffic flow now. Where are we at? We're down to 58%. So the average is going down. It's just we still need to improve this. We still need to improve this. And it costs money to do this. But we are getting somewhere. So we've got a connection down here, which works fine for this back end. We got the connection there, which works fine for this end. We need I feel like we need a connection here that filters into all of this, because we have a good... That's not any service buildings, is it? No. We have a good kind of 4-lane road up to this point that could be bridged over and bent around to connect up to that. That would be pretty decent. So let's give that a go. Let's give that a go. So 4-lane road. Gonna bridge you up. Right. Can I create a nice bend? I don't think anyone's going to like the bend that I want to try and attempt. Oh, we get there. Right, we'll stop it there because we've got to delete this little one-way system, which is shocking. There we go. Alright, you lose a little bit of power, but it's fine, so I'm going to drop you there. Create some more power. Okay, right. So with that now then, it's a cool little connection up and over. And again, we need to get rid of any traffic light situation that we currently have down. So get rid of you, you. Keep that traffic flowing. Alright, good. That flows in. So any cars that are now taking this, that would have taken this route, it's now obsolete. But we want to use this as well to filter over here. We're just going to keep our eye on the traffic scenario. So again, it's all still coming down this road. Nothing would change for a long time until we create other ways to filter in here. So here then, we need to update a road. So can I update all of this to be in that forward? I want to, yeah, but I can't do all of it because we have a crematorium just there, which will drop there. So with that updated, oh, there we go. We looks like you're doing well with optimized traffic. Oh, I think we just got somewhere. We'll check it in just a second. There we go. Create a nice little junction. So where did we get to then? Goals. Oh, we're up to 75%? No way! We're doing good, guys. 74% right now. The traffic is a-flowing. The traffic is a-flowing. This is the main culprit right now. We need more off-ramps. Look at this. This is ridiculous. We need more off-ramps and stuff. So we're going to create one here. So again, pause it. As we now look to do some destruction. So I'm going to get rid of this road up to there. And we're going to upgrade this road here. And that's going to be a filter road over here. So bring it to about there. Now we need to create a solid connection. So I'm going to get rid of this road. And can I also now place a high roundabout? Yes, I can. Amazing. So with that in tow now, this is going to be the world's ridiculous connection you've ever seen. The most ridiculous connection, should I say. Right, I'm not going to be able to connect this anywhere. Oh. I don't think I'm going to be able to connect it anywhere, am I? Right, anyway. That connects there. That can go down there. That can filter down there. That can come up and filter that way. Right, I've got to now somehow get this like a connection linked up. It's just too high, isn't it? Right. The height is ridiculous, so we might have to come a little bit further back for this. Alright, we're coming a little bit further back for it. So it connects to that bridge there. And let's see how that kind of changes me. It's so ridiculous, that is. Even I'm ashamed of what I've just created. Even I am ashamed of what I've just freaking created. But let's see this now happen. Again, it will take a moment or two for the vehicles to update to where they want to go. But I'm hoping with that junction there, that can change some of the traffic flows. It's going to be very interesting. Right, we have some traffic lights. Where? No, there. No, no. Oh, no, we don't have any there. Okay. Right, let that do what it's got to do. Again, it's still continuing to come and flow in, which is what I like it to do. Right, some of these plants are now empty, which is good. Where do we have traffic issues now then? So it is flowing. It's flowing in various spots. It's just the main culprit is all this. So this is where we do lane dedication. So you there, there. So that keeps it flowing. Which is a lot smoother now. Which the same thing needs to happen. So they're taking that as technically using it as a shortcut route. Which we don't want that to happen at all. So let's say that, there, there. And then go straight on. Make sure we connect these up so no one's merging because we want this traffic to flow. Right, we don't want that. No, I think we can get away with that. Let's see what happens here then, at this point. So it's all going to flow down, and then certain vehicles can't get to where they want to get, but it flows perfectly. It's just there is a lot of traffic. So there's only one inlet road there at the moment. But we could also create something like this. And that connects those guys up there with a road. So if you're using this road to go down there, no need to do it no more. Right, we have traffic lights on every single one of these. Which I'm finding ridiculous, if you ask me. So I think I got rid of all of them. Oh, there's one there as well. There we go. So how's the flow now then? Look at that. It's not backed up as much as it once was. So we get rid of that road. I'll probably get rid of that road as well. So it flows a lot better. What's this here? It's a firehouse. Oh, let me move that then. Put it over here. Sweet, mate. Okay, traffic flow now. 80%. What's our goal again? 82%. It's happening, guys. 81% right now. 80%. We are so close. So close to getting it done right now. The traffic is so much better. Even though we've got some weird connections. Right, we need to take a look at the traffic overview then. So where's the big boy traffic? So it is there. We have a little bit there. We still have some down here. A little bit there too. Right, okay. We're now gonna stay true to our promise and create the connection here. Right. Keep that as it is. Right, keep that as it is there, and then we're going to create or use the 4-lane road. So at this point we bring it up to there. Get a connection out, a connection in, and then we'll drop down some high density residential here so we can bulk up our population. And that there serves as an inlet outlet road for those guys. So then I'm going to come over here and use this. It has its own dedicated area, which should hopefully handle the traffic. 81% right now. Freaking 81%. 82%. We've done that. I mean, it could still drop down. There you go. It dropped down to 80%. But we're floating around the completion mark right now, guys. We are floating around the completion mark. So we just got to handle other situations. So we have a problem here. Now, is it because nobody knows which way they've got to go? There's not a traffic light here, is there? I mean, there is now, but there isn't now. So let's sort this out then. So you go in this way or this way. That one you go in there. That one you're going straight on. That one you're making the turn. Here, you either turn in, go in there, or go in there. We'll actually change this one rather than that one to that one. So, does that change any flow whatsoever now? It makes it start to move. That's a good thing. At least it's moving. Or what if we got rid of that? If we get rid of that, then you got to go up and round, and that handles that flow. Perfect. Okay, right. Where are we now? 82% done. Yes. We're just waiting for our population to increase. So they're using this road, which is handy. Right now, that's all flowing. Can you remember how much traffic issues we had? And now look at it. Geniuses, boy. We are geniuses. Kind of ish. Right, traffic flow is now 81%. So where's the worst of it? So we still have some down here. Making U-turns here. Why? That's weird. Right, we changed that up. So they're making U-turns there, causing any traffic backlogs. Once our population's over 35,000, it's just then a matter of time before we pass. So here it comes, guys. It's about to happen. We need like 40 more residents. They're coming in, but slowly they're coming in. Oh, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Scenario 1. Finally, traffic flowing as it should. No more stressful hours spent. No more stressful hours spent stuck in traffic. I meant to say spent. For those people of Appletown, thanks to you, citizens, salute you, noble traffic hero. We did it, guys. We absolutely did it. We destroyed it. I assume now we've gone back down a little bit. No, we've actually completed it. It only took 38 weeks as well. There's a few little random buildings here, like a medical clinic we need to drop down. We got a police station we need to kind of move over. It's a shambles of an area, of a town, of a region, of a county, whatever you want to call it. This is the worst. Look at that. That is ridiculous. That is like gridlock 101 right there. But we're getting somewhere. We've gotten slightly somewhere. Traffic is flowing beautifully. All these brand new connections. And most importantly, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did enjoy this challenge, you want to see more, maybe more even, more complex challenges in the future, then let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see any more experiments happen too, give me some suggestions you want to see me do. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all soon. So good.